Welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to try and repair this Sanyo boombox. This is the Sanyo, let's have a look. This is the Sanyo 9802. It's one of the M series Sanyos. So it was at the time that this came out, I think in the 1980s. This was quite a budget boombox, to be honest. There isn't any bells and whistles on it. We do have two microphones on each side. We've got the stereo speakers. We've got what is most likely a good cassette player, but no, there's no soft eject. And on the top we have FM, AM radio, tape, radio. There's no auxiliary input, volume, tone, and that's it. That's all there is on it. There is a headphone jack at the side, a 3.5mm, and a button there that I don't know what it does. Let's have a look. What is that button? Oh, that's AC AC/DC. So that's if you want to run it on mains, you put it on AC. If you want to run it on batteries, you put it on DC. Now in the back, there's a cable actually attached into the machine, which we can plug in now. And what we'll do, we'll just flick it onto radio so you can. There we go. There's radio.
Son prédécesseur utilisait les fonds publics pour se déplacer à droite, à gauche, et là il le fait, alors qu'il l'avait coupé.
Not very loud.
La position ou la vision du rocket, ce qui s'est passé, c'est qu'il y a eu quand même un très très beau.
And it only has a tone. It only has a tone button. The tuning works. Let's put it on tape. Check the tape. Ooh, that sounds nasty. I don't think it's going to work with the tape in. Put the tape in the right way around. I don't think it's one of those types. No, it definitely doesn't work. So with that, let's get inside. It's got, if you recognize this channel, I'm going to say now, just leave me a comment. It's got visible screws. So let's get inside and take a look. Well, that was actually quite a struggle just to get it apart. I found that if I turn it on the back side, it came apart a little bit easier, and now we've got access to the tape player. So what I think we should do is just look for any visible. Don't think we need to take much off this. No, that'll just sit over there quite nicely. We can repair it from this angle, I would think. Let's take the 4 connections off. It's just held down with these 4 screws. The tape deck, I mean. This is a plastic tape deck. And let's see what we have inside. I'm sure all these knobs are gonna, oh, saying that, these knobs might come through with it once we get these off. It's the first time I've ever been inside a boombox like this. I wasn't going to mess with it, but as the weather's really bad at the moment. Oh, there's another one here. I thought, why not? Let's get the tape player to work. I had some success with a Sony cassette player at the Micro System that you guys might have seen not so long ago. So I've got a magnetic screwdriver. Yeah, there we go. I'll leave those there, we'll separate those. And here we go. Oh, there we go. Comes out. Oh, and there we have a broken belt. And it's a little bit gooey, but not too bad. That's going to be fixable. This is just a small belt. I'm sure I've got one that size in my bag of belts. Let's take a look. Yeah, this was my eBay bag of belts. I got some bigger ones there, but I do have smaller ones. Look at these. These smaller ones should fit. Okay, let's get this one off and let's see what size it is. Probably just peel it back from there. If you want to know, there is a video on this boombox when I bought it. I think I only gave about $9 for it. So there we are. That's the belt. I don't think there's any other bits of belt missing. Just that piece. The other, the Sony that I did was quite a simple repair also. Oh, hold on, there's a belt here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's more belt. So it needs a longer one from there. Oh, maybe it needs a longer one that goes over the reel as well. Not just from there to there, but we need to incorporate the motor too. This one's a little bit sticky. Probably what all the noise was. This belt banging. We'll use some isopropyl alcohol, 99% pure. Yep, same program, same channel, if you know who I'm talking about. Oh, spilled some all over me. Let's just clean this side up. I'll get back to you when I've cleaned up all these manky belt residue. So that's all the residue cleaned up. A little bit black. It's dried out now. Now I'm wondering, do you think this would go over the top of there like that? What do you think? Do you think that's how it's going to play? Shall we try that? I don't see why not. Can I get a tape in without putting the back together? Like that. And which one was play? Did that one? Oh, that's fast forwards. Rewind.
On the attached forums only, _only, and forwarded to International Property Management, 2065 Waterloo Street, London, Ontario. Operator, insert tender date. Period, paragraph. We ask that you base your quotation on the requirements outlined only. However, any recommendations for additional coverage would be welcome. Period, paragraph. Type this heading at the left margin in capital letters.
Well, that seems to work.
International Property Management.
She's still talking.
Yes,
That seems to work. So let's. I'll show you inside now, right? With some B-roll. Let's turn her off. A minute. There we go. Turn her off. And what we'll do, we'll put it together and see if it works when it's together. So hopefully you'll have had a good look inside. I'll clean the heads up just off camera, and then we'll put maybe try a music tape and see if that sounds any better, because it's really tinny. I expected better sound, to be honest, but let's see what happens. Well, that went together really easy. So let's get my trusty Genesis tape. Let's pop it in. Get the right way around. See what we get. Nothing. It's not working. So I did put it together, but you see that wire there? That wire's in the way. I should have took that wire behind the cassette deck. So, oh well. It was an easy repair, but I just got to refit that wire. So there, what I should have done is make that wire, took that wire underneath there. Also, while I was in here, I forgot to give these pots a spray. So I'll spray them now, put it back together, and we'll see if it works. So notice when I put these back together, we have two sets of knobs here. One is for the volume, and the other one on the top is for left and right. So I didn't realize that until I took it apart. And then we have the tone, high and low going on, and then the tuner going on. There's a few little spots of paint on this that I'll wipe off later before I put it back on the shelf or use it. But yeah, let's try a tape again for the second time. So still a bit wobbly. Given that this tape was a little bit wobbly on the other stereo, what I will do is fast forward and rewind it a couple of times, and then we'll see if it will work. And there we go. After a couple of rewinds and fast forward. Not bad though, not bad. Be good for the beach. Not as crunchy on the it's only crunchy on 0. That's 0. But going up and down is pretty good now. Rewind works. Fast forward works. I said the antenna on this is in pretty good condition as well. All the antennas there's a very slight break on where the antenna mounts. Other than that, yeah, for $9, it's pretty good. Oh well, not bad. I wonder if I should have put a tighter belt on. Should you have it? I'll have to Google it. Should the belt be tight or snug fitting? Let's have a look. I did a quick Google search on the belt tightness. I sort of know it should be snug, if you know what I mean, but I just wanted to double check. But I thought this was funny. He said, "Don't use elastic bands." I wonder if we could repair one with elastic bands and see what it sounds like. You know, just the right one. It would just be so elasticy, eh? Anyway. Seems like it's working okay. I'm just doing a couple more fast forward rewinds on this tape. I'll try a couple more tapes in and then we'll end the video. So it seems to be working fine now. I tried another tape in, that worked fine. There's not much else I can do. It sounds It's not wobbly anymore. It's only scratchy at the very end. For me, I'll call that a success. I think that's all I can expect from my $10 boombox, but at least it works. Now I can throw some batteries in it and take it to the beach and take it out with us when we go out in the summer. Yeah, see you on the next one.